Hey friends, it's Sherman, and I'm back from another video because why? I guess I'm gluten for punishment. This past week has been a big week for gay culture. We had Bruce Jenner announcing a transition with Diane Sawyer on Friday, and then this week we had Iceman coming out in this issue here, Uncanny X-Men, or not Uncanny X-Men, oh my god, All New X-Men number 40, the sort of utopian storyline. Kind of around this page in the middle here, Jean Grey kind of confronted him about how he feels and whatnot, because she's a psychic, and this Jean Grey is all about probing people's minds without telling them. Kind of want to move into, I had to break this video down in like 3 sort of topics. What it means for the comics, what it means for the movies, what it means for me. Let's go into what it means for like the comics. This is pretty big for the comics because the X-Men have been around for about 52, 53 years at this point. And so they've been around for a long ass time. And a lot of the characters are straight until like maybe even with North Star that came out in the 80s where he was a gay character. He's still like a pretty minor character. Iceman's been a major character, been in the movies, been in the video games. He's been in like cartoons, so he gets a lot of mainstream attention. So with having him be a gay character now, it's huge, and it's like I see myself with them because I see myself as one of them. That'd be great. My kind of problem with this is like it's the All New X-Men. The All New X-Men are the X-Men brought from the past to the present, and then like living in the present now because of what Beast did in the first issue of that series. So it could just mean that just this version of Iceman's gay, but I would prefer it if the regular version of Iceman, who we've seen for the last 50 years, was gay. And like there's been hints online about Iceman, being gay. And I'm gonna show a few here. There was like a scene with Emma Frost back in the 90s where she took her first powers or something, and then she says some really like off-kilter things that could be alluding to him being gay. And there were some other situations like he was involved with Moondragon, but then she did some weird things, and he might be gay there. And then there was a scene where he took Rogue home to meet his parents. Has like a beard, like when you date girls, just so your family thinks you're straight. And that was also in the 90s. And so those are like hints that have been dropped throughout his history that mean he could be gay. And so if the Iceman that we've been seeing for the last 50 years and it's like the regular Iceman was gay, I'd be happy with that because then it's a for sure thing. If it's just like this younger Iceman, I would rather not have that because then it's just someone who might not stick around forever. But who knows, because Marvel's doing Secret Wars, and who knows how it's going to end up after that. Next subject, I kind of move into what it means for the movies. For the movies, it could mean nothing or it could mean everything. It could mean nothing in the fact that like Iceman's been portrayed as a straight person for the first 3 X-Men movies. However, with Days of Future Past, they kind of made a new timeline. So in this new timeline, he could be a gay man, because we don't know. We only saw him for maybe a few seconds once this new timeline is created. And so if they're doing that, that'd be amazing. And it'd be like a great exposure as a gay character on screen, because the gay characters in movies sometimes are not portrayed the best. And I think that would be great. But who knows what they're going to do, because Bryan Singer does whatever he wants, and he's a gay man, and so I think that maybe if that came to fruition and putting that new gay Iceman on screen, he could maybe portray them really great. So that'd be awesome. What it means for me. I think that the first incarnation of me knowing that I'm gay was reading an X-Men book, and just because the X-Men have always kind of stood for people who kind of are not understood, or they kind of like they used to be for the civil rights movement in the 60s, and now kind of through the 80s through now, I think they've kind of stood for an undertone in like homosexuality and the LGBT community and people not quite understanding them. And so I think that it would be, it's been really cool to like, if Iceman is gay and he's been someone who's like really joking around and he's really sarcastic, I think that's really part of my personality, and it'll be cool to see that stick around, because then I can it's someone I can see myself in the books and see myself in like these cool adventures. Well, it's not me, it's Iceman, but it's something that I enjoy, and it would, instead of thinking that they're gay, it actually is a confirmation now by the artists and the writers, and so that'd be amazing. Anyways, that's my thought on Iceman being gay now in the books. Check out my other videos. And I just kind of want to say to people that coming soon in the summer, we're going to get Tea Time going back again. If you guys have missed those videos, check them out. They should be coming probably one by the end of May or middle of May. We'll see what's going on. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. God bless.